Welcome back to the Beers and Bros podcast. Thanks for tuning in. It's episode 4, season 2. We got everybody here again. I'm Kevin.
I'm Noah.
And Chance.
And on the podcast, we like to talk about whatever comes to mind to whatever wants to listen. But now we don't have to talk about whatever comes to mind because people send us stuff.
Oh, thank God.
So we still got leftover topics from last week that we're going to go through. And it's not going to be an hour long. It's definitely going to be a little bit shorter today, but
That's unfortunate.
it's not, well, yeah, it is. I'd rather it be an hour, but that's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
So we're gonna just go right into it.
Yeah, go right into it.
So yesterday I drank a bunch. Last night
Did you black out or
I
something?
didn't I did not black out, no. But I just drank a lot of beer, and so I didn't get to do a beer run. So I think we all have different beers of choice. I have two. I have Coors Light and Banquet. Chance, what do you got?
I saw from a couple podcasts ago we had the Guava Lime Corona. You can actually probably not see that, but but it's good. I mean, we've talked about it before. So yeah.
Come on, get in the shot, man.
Yeah, get in the shot.
Oh no, we are.
Okay.
I am. I think.
Okay.
Well, stop screaming then. God.
I like to scream.
He's like, you probably can't see it. And no, what do you got, man?
I just have what we had last time, the Bud Light Seltzer. Since
Dude.
you know it's Sunday and we're not allowed to buy alcohol.
Yeah.
Except in Springdale.
I mean, you could go to Springdale, yeah, and buy
I do
some.
not want to drive all the way there.
I do not want to.
No.
You know, it's pretty good. You know, black cherry. It's all right. I also bought a Red Bull because I'm addicted to Red Bull. Sponsor me. It's the new flavor, watermelon, the summer edition.
Sorry, I'm turning our volume up because if you look, we can. For those watching, what we're doing is we're messing with the computer because we can see our wavelengths of our voices, and we can tell when we're speaking low and when we're speaking loud.
Yeah.
And we've been speaking low this whole time, so I'm just trying to turn it up so you guys can hear us better. But okay, yeah. So beer choice. Cheers, guys. Crack that boy open.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow, you don't have to use your
I know.
teeth. this
Don't
time.
ever do that again.
Oh, we got the video still.
That's a familiar taste in the last 18 hours. What?
You want to try it again?
Oh, yeah. I would love to try that again. Chance, you want to try mine?
No.
God, dude, that is cowboy piss.
God,
God, it's so little. You got the baby.
Yeah. Dude, that stuff is so good. Like, nothing compares to that. What in the world?
No.
Okay. So, yeah, I have some topics that I want to go through real quick, and then we can go into the suggested ones. So, our first topic we're going to talk about is we're going to cover the Chiefs real quick because,
Yeah.
we said last podcast, we had our predictions, and it was the day before, and then obviously the game happened. We watched it, and it was a freaking amazing game.
Great game. We won. We won.
Yeah, that's the
Yep.
main thing.
Super Bowl champs.
Yeah,
54. So 50 years later, next year we'll have a good shot. I think.
yeah,
Everybody's saying we're the new dynasty. Fuck the Patriots.
yeah.
I can see us being in the AFC Championship the next few years
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
easy.
yeah.
I think we got lucky with the Ravens losing
Yes.
to the Titans. I think the
Yeah.
Titans were what we
Yeah.
needed, and then we had just a little bit of leverage over the Titans to just really get us to the
I would agree.
game, you know.
I would agree.
Because
Yeah.
I was really scared. But
I was afraid of Lamar Jackson because you know he would run all over us.
And we lost to the Ravens. Did we lose them?
No, we beat them.
No, we beat them during regular season.
But it
Oh,
was
okay.
early on. Like then they went on like an 11-game win streak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then we lost to, of course, the Titans and the Colts, or
And the Texans.
and the Texans.
And the
Yeah.
Colts. We lost
I mean,
to them.
We didn't play the Colts.
I'm saying not playoffs, but
We did play the Colts, and we lost to
in
them.
regular season.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What's that guy's name? Brisket or whatever.
Brisket?
Brisket.
No.
Brisket.
Brissett.
Brisket.
Brisket.
Dang.
He spanked our hiney.
Where was I for that game?
It was kind of like one of the earlier games we lost, and we didn't really expect it. I don't think.
I don't know.
Patrick
Kevin, where
Mahomes
were you since you
was
hate the
playing.
Chiefs?
I don't hate them, but I just don't remember where I was.
You have one of those days?
Huh?
Just black out?
I probably had one of those days where I just didn't watch football. Sometimes that happens to me.
I understand.
Okay.
Okay. I
Nice.
wasn't getting mad at you or anything. God.
Okay.
This is a fighting podcast.
Yeah, the mood's kind of mellow right now. I'm trying not to keep. I have a lot of family in the house, and I'm really afraid if we get too like crazy, someone's gonna come in here and be like, "What's going on in here?"
Especially that little potato dog.
Yeah, that potato dog that we have out there.
Adorable.
Okay, so second topic I have is is kind of crazy. It might blow your mind, but there's this like a trend topic going around that some people don't have a voice in their head.
Well, I definitely do. I can clear that one up.
Yeah, I do.
Like people, like whenever they think of something, like, I don't know, like whenever, especially for me, because I talk to myself in my head. I guess they don't do that. They don't talk to themselves in the head, and like
Man,
when they think about something, like when I think about something, I see like usually sometimes I see words and sometimes I see a picture, but for them they always see a photo. They always see an image of it. They don't like really like think like of it as like a worded thing. I mean, have you guys heard that before?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. No, I've never heard of that before. Actually,
No, I've never heard of that either. That's weird. I felt
yeah.
like everybody had the same thing going on in their head.
One amazing.
Not gonna lie, when I was younger and I did it, I thought I was weird.
Yeah.
And I
Really?
didn't think anybody else did the same thing, so I thought I was a weirdo.
yeah,
But then, like as I got older, I was like,
you realize
it's more common and it's like normal to do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Because I guess it's kind of like your own brain justifying with itself with your actions and stuff like that.
I have a problem with thinking like it's like your soul, talking to yourself at a point.
No, I don't.
That's what I think.
So
That's what I think
you're
it
getting
is.
philosophical real
Well, I
quick.
mean, I don't know. Like, I just think that obviously we have a body. It's just like being a dog. Okay, the dog doesn't have anything talking to it, so every interaction it comes into is just they react to it quickly, and like through their DNA, they have
Instincts.
instincts, right? Exactly. And so, like for us, but we have those instincts, human instincts, like sex and reproduction and stuff like that, all that fun stuff. But then again, we also have this conscious that we pick a good partner, we pick who it, all the different things, and that I think that to me it's just our soul and our conscious talking to us.
Yeah, like we have all these things that like help us justify like our actions in order to like, because one thing that, and this is about to get deep real quick, but one thing I learned in my like social psych class is that one thing humans love to do is be right.
100%.
And so everything that you do,
They're going to say jerk off.
and that's number 2 on the list.
That's what I say, man.
But yeah, people just love to be right, and so everything you do, and sometimes if it contradicts, then your own like self, like if you do something and it contradicts what you think, then you come up with something to justify why you did that.
I agree. I think any human can justify anything, like killing a person. You can justify it for it.
I mean,
any bad thing, anything a little as
personally,
stealing.
no, but
right, I would hope I could, But I'm just thinking, like even if like we did, I think we could justify it somehow. Like even the best of people, like maybe, but maybe the best of people wouldn't put themselves in that situation. So we'll see.
I think one thing people need to do more of, speaking on justifying everything, is I lost my train of thought.
So that happens,
bro. I had it, man. It was coming out good.
I think it's one of those days. It's really kind of dark outside, and it's Sunday, an afternoon. It does for me.
It's my Thursday.
Oh, I got it. People need to see the best in people and not the worst. I think that's an issue that like a lot of people.
Yes, I get what you're going at, because some people do see the better qualities over like the worst, even though that person can have like 1,000 terrible qualities. They'll see that one better quality, and it's like, that boy is not good for you.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you mean by that.
I see what you mean though. Yeah. Like you think people look into the bad more than the good.
Yeah.
But I mean, it just depends who it is.
And if you see the bad in people, then it's easier to justify. That's what I was linking up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I always try to see their bad first, and then go with their good. Because if their bad is like a lot, then it's just like
the good. It doesn't even matter.
The good's like, all right, you might have like one really good thing about you, but it's like peace.
And you have to see the people that they're around, because like that also affects you as well. Like whoever's around.
Yeah,
it's like the perfect size.
I feel like Andre the Giant. People out there, look up a photo of Andre the Giant holding a regular beer can, and it looks like this.
I'll just post it right there. Boom.
Yeah. Chance has editing skills now.
Yeah, no, I do. Now that I figured out how to do it, Andre the Giant.
Okay. So yeah, that's a thing. People don't have a voice in their head. As far as off topic we got.
But what were you saying? Like you said, Mason's friend.
Yeah, Mason's friend doesn't have a voice in his head. He thinks in images and like that sort of thing.
Maybe you have to have like a really high intelligence or something to do that. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean,
but I can't really imagine because I talk to myself all the time.
I do too.
Like,
I do too.
Especially when I can't out loud, like in my head, like constantly.
Oh yeah.
But like I feel okay. Never mind. I'm not. Yeah, I mean that
Chances
probably
worry.
happens.
Are you afraid you're going to embarrass yourself right now?
No. I mean, I'm not gonna embarrass myself.
What are you about to say?
Nothing.
Okay. Okay, another topic we're gonna get into just super quick is okay, so I brought this up 2 weeks ago because I was clueless about when this holiday landed, but we're talking about Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, dude, yeah.
But wait, we're not gonna talk about our plans or anything like that. We're just gonna talk about our general thoughts. Is it overrated? Is it underrated? Like what's supposedly the true meaning of it? That sort of thing. So to me, this is an overrated holiday. Actually, I only say it's overrated because I think I was single for so long that like this holiday sucked.
I was about to say, you were single for a very long time.
But now I'm in a relationship.
He's not single anymore. He's taken.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Sorry.
So just
ladies.
just send it to his DMs.
Jesus.
God damn it, Chance. So yeah, okay, but now so I used to think it was overrated, but now I think it's kind of underrated. Like, you know, a lot of people like not to do like too much for Valentine's Day, but I think it like just gives you an opportunity to actually get out there and do like really something special. I mean, it's not like a holiday that you get off or anything, but like this year it's on a Friday, so like you can literally go out. Yeah, you literally go out Friday night.
Since it's on a Friday, you gotta think about like all the places are literally gonna be packed.
100%.
Like the only way you could do anything is you'd have to make reservations.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna get any.
I think some of the places don't take reservations. I know Kobe.
They don't.
But that's normally where we go, and like we try to call. This was a couple years ago.
Oh, I was about to say.
Not this year. Not this year.
They spoke to you like, "Oh, fuck you."
Yeah. they said no. You just have to show up and then get lucky, pretty much. I mean,
Damn. Hey, but if you only
have one restaurant,
if you only have two people, that's easy though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But you know, some people. I'm a stay-at-home date dude, so for me that's easy. But yeah, I mean Valentine's Day is pretty much the same for everybody. I think it's just like dinner and
dinner,
whatever else.
Chocolates.
God,
I mean basically, yeah.
Yeah, and
that too.
So
you can get a quick thumb right the.
Ooh, thumb's going nowhere, Noah.
Yeah, elbow deep.
How do you guys feel about it? Same thoughts or?
It's like, so I think this is the more liberal side of me, but I think it's a lot of pressure on the guy, honestly. Like, and it always has been.
It's a lot of pressure.
So
it's a lot of pressure.
I'm glad you brought that up, dude.
This is like, I don't know how to take it because, and I'm not saying that the guy should, like, if your relationship is like that, where like the guy does all the romantic stuff, but I feel like in mine, it's more like 50-50. I'm not super romantic, but I think that Alex, helps balance that out and whatnot. But I don't think all the pressure should be put on the guy. Like I said, this is more of like the liberal side of my thoughts. But yeah, I think, maybe like take 1 year, like switch off, or you guys both like, just agree upon something, contribute, do something small, sentimental, or just go for dinner. Like, you don't have to, like, in my mind, this is just my mind, you don't have to buy a gift. Like, obviously, maybe flowers or for sure, maybe chocolate strawberries, something like that. But like, getting like a big, like, that's pricey. Like, especially for my situation, married, having a baby, I can't do anything. I mean, I could do something big, but then put on a credit card. That's just going to hurt me down the road. Yeah. So in my situation, as a married, baby on the way guy, that's just what my thoughts are. So, I mean, and we're all three different people, three different situations, all that stuff. So,
yeah, I would have to agree with you that it's a lot of pressure on the dude, especially since if you come from a family that you've seen that your dad pays for or like does a lot of stuff for your mom, then when you're with somebody or like
right.
or vice versa.
Yeah, okay.
So
I'm sorry, Kevin.
Okay.
You're sitting there just
Let me get. The words are in my head, but they're coming out, bro. Just take it. Just give me a few seconds to get it.
You
there.
need this? You need a sippy?
Wake me up.
You need a sippy to wake you up?
I do kind of want to try that too.
Yeah, go for it. Try it. It's really good. It tastes like a watermelon Jolly Rancher.
Okay.
I don't have.
Here's what I was saying.
Fucking weirdo. That's how you stare at it.
If you're used to seeing someone spoil someone, you're gonna want it.
It's actually really good.
You don't like it. What?
Sorry, Kevin. We were chatting. He got the words that we didn't listen.
If you're used to seeing someone spoil someone else, and that's what you expect.
Yeah.
And
I can see that.
I mean, that's where I think a lot of pressure can come from.
Yeah.
Or if you just like done a bunch of good stuff in the past, and it's even more pressure. Like, oh, I have to kill it for Valentine's Day.
Exactly. That's why sometimes you just gotta suck in the beginning.
Yeah.
You gotta suck, even though you know you can do really great. You just need to suck so you can just cruise into like better.
Into
Just
better.
keep going up until
Yeah.
you hit a peak, and then you just go downhill from there.
And I
And
started.
that's where
off,
your relationship just goes downhill, and then you just basically get
God,
divorced, and
Don't
you
say
just
that.
I don't
have
know.
5 kids while divorced, and you can't do anything for the rest of your life.
No,
I started off really strong. I had this. Me and Danny started dating in the summer, and our first date, I had her over and we stargazed,
Started slapping chicks.
and that's like
You can
no,
stargaze here.
That's not what
Really,
we did.
yeah.
Yeah,
really
we
good
did.
actually.
Yeah, and so
It's
it was
very-
like it felt like super. I mean, to me, it felt like super romantic and like it
That's
was
a good one.
It was a good first date, but I think I started off like that was way too.
You like
good.
set your bar up
No,
here.
my bar was way
Yeah,
high.
Yeah, I
it's
remember you
pretty high.
texted me and you were telling me like, dude, I think I set it way too high.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, you did.
Yeah,
But then again, I mean,
But
I hope
it's good that you did that though,
yeah.
because if you didn't, I mean, who knows? Danielle,
you might not
been
have
like,
caught the fish.
yeah, you
at
might
that
not
point.
have caught her. You might not have like roped around her neck and just
Yeah,
Oh,
she
God.
might have
Hunger.
nibbled at it, but she might not have bit.
yeah, she
so,
might not. Yeah,
I'm glad she bit on it.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So wait,
Jeez.
so
dang it, we might have
yeah.
to edit some of
God.
this crap.
no, this is all raw. No, this is great.
This is all raw dog. This is how we going.
God, dude, raw dogging it.
Okay. All right. Outside
I hope
of
your family's just like right there at the door, just listening.
yeah, they are. I know them.
What's raw dogging?
Or they can just watch it online.
Yeah,
Either
or
one.
you can look at it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
wow.
I'm
Don't
not
do
doing
that.
that. I'm not doing
You're
that.
gonna die. You're gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, that just reminded me. So like one of the challenges you were talking about, like if we did like a separate video for challenges. Remember, like last time we talked about that.
Mhm.
I thought of one. It was like it's hard because all the flavored stuff you can kind of tell what it is. So like we'd have to do like the original of like all the like fruity stuff if we wanted to do the fruity stuff, and then all the original like just 3. Like I would say 3 of the fruity stuff, and then 3 of the original, or like just 3 like beers, and then try to like differentiate between them. But the problem with me is I don't drink beer, so like I'd be like,
I
this
don't.
one's Miller
Oh,
Lite.
so yeah, so you'd be like Miller Lite, Coors, Bud, Busch.
Yeah,
like all
and
those.
we have someone like third party come in, like set it up. So we have like all 3 of us have no clue, and then we just grab it off the thing, try it, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. I think we should do that eventually at one point. We don't have to do it anytime soon.
We can do it like Good Medical Morning does it, where like they give us
Yes,
a list of
yeah.
things, and
Yeah.
then we try literally one drink at a time, and then we can double pick if we wanted to, like if we think the same drink's being given to us like more than once, or like we think we were wrong in the beginning, we can guess it again.
Exactly.
Like the way they do their like taste. I guess it's like taste test kind
Taste
of
test,
things.
yeah, just
but,
like a taste test.
They do it really smooth, but they've been doing it for freaking years. So
And
they
they're
got it
so
on
big
lock.
time, yeah.
They got it on lock. Do you watch Good Mythical Morning?
No,
I used to. I
Me
haven't in a
too.
long
I don't
time.
want to.
Bro,
It's good.
I've been watching them for the last like 4 years.
Yeah.
They've grown since.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
I remember watching them and it was just, they just got so big. Big.
Yeah, Chan's been watching them for a long time. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's a good idea. I think we should do that. But I think we should do like we can do a ton of them like that, where it's like we can do beers, we can do energy drinks.
Yeah, it's off topic real bad, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It is okay
That's
because
fine.
this is a raw video.
I
Gosh.
say raw is so hard.
Yeah,
raw.
why?
This is a war video. Raw backwards.
Raw
This
XD.
is a war.
Raw XD.
Bro, XD. All right, let's go. Okay, so we're gonna get into some more topics, I guess.
Yeah, I guess
haven't-
that ends our Valentine's one. I
Yeah.
guess I suppose. I guess we can call it good on that.
Yeah.
AK, it's a lot of pressure, but there are times where it's like, meh, it's okay.
Yeah. And right now, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
So we have some leftover topics from Lauren from last time. So I'm just gonna go freaking down the list. Are you ready?
Yep, ready.
All right, bet. If you had to replace your offset hand, like the non-dominant hand, if you had to replace your non-dominant hand with a kitchen tool, what would it be? I'm thinking she's thinking like the hash sling and slasher,
Okay. Yeah.
like that guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, everybody knows what I'm talking about now.
Yes.
I wouldn't go for a whisk. I
No.
would not go for a whisk. Spatula might just be like the basic. Most...
I was about to say, I was thinking like spatula just because like.
I think I'd rather have like some tongs though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah.
I think I'd rather have like those like long ass tongs that you can flip like a booger with.
A booger. That's a hard one. I don't know because like I can't say a spork, right? You couldn't say that because that's not like I mean that is kind of like kitchen utensil, but that's also cheating and that's lame. So if I was to really get specific about it, I probably would just say a knife, I guess. So this is my deal. Why I pick a knife? Okay, I have this tool right here. Okay, this could kill someone. Okay, I get a knife. I for sure can kill someone with a knife. Okay, so I have this dominant hand, my left hand, and I just do writing, all that stuff. Then I take this knife, and then if I have to kill you, then it's okay.
What the fuck?
Gosh.
God, it
because
went
I mean,
straight into it.
I pick tongs and Chance picks a freaking
okay, so
tool.
like I don't know. I just think
God, dude, I'm just gonna get a goddamn
like a ladle
hammer, one of those meat hammers. I'm just gonna.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're gonna
there
get a
you go.
meat cleaver.
Yes, cleaver. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
dude.
be
But-
beating my meat. With
Yeah,
it.
you will. You'll be beating it.
that would hurt.
Yeah.
I'm not saying my legit dong.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna beat my dick with that. What the hell?
You said your meat.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
my steak or something.
Not as
It's
legit.
described in both.
Not my
it could be
Vienna
meat.
sausage.
No.
It could be either. That's a meat.
Oh man. Yeah,
God.
I'm sticking with tongs though. I think tongs is just like you can actually still grab stuff with tongs.
Yeah, I can just kill someone with this one. So like, I got a big knife, like the big ones.
I mean,
that
yeah,
fit.
yeah.
You're talking about like a.
If,
I know.
guess-
I know
like-
what you're talking
like the
about.
big one.
Not a steak knife, but
Not
you're
a
talking
steak-
about
yeah, I'm
like
talking
a
about,
real,
like,
like
yeah.
a chopper.
Yeah, like
Oh, what about one of those like the square ones? What are those called?
square ones.
You ever seen like the God dang it! I don't know.
Freaking,
It's like a fillet. It's not a fillet knife.
no, it's not a fillet knife. It's a freaking.
It's a
cleaver.
butcher knife.
It's a butcher
Oh
knife.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them mugs.
Mm.
I think that would be the best for you, Chance. Yeah, like that mug.
Yes. Yeah.
That mother right there, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. God, 200 bones for that guy? I just looked up. What in the hell?
I think you get one on Walmart for cheap.
I think go to one at Dollar Tree for $1. Like,
Yeah.
what? Okay.
I don't think. I don't think I have something like that there.
Yeah. Let me tell you, Dollar Tree. If you're just moving into a new place and you need freaking like plates, cups,
Anything.
towels, literally anything, go to Dollar Tree, bro. Like you can get crazy amount of stuff for like $20. Spoons. If you need some spoons. They got spoons. They got spoons. I don't know where I came up with that. What the fuck? Okay.
Okay, so
Next topic.
God.
All right, here we go. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes or no? Why? Why not?
I have a whole thing on this if you guys really want to get deep into it.
Yeah,
But-
dude. Let's do it. Like we're only at 23 minutes.
Okay, so you guys can go first.
All right. I believe in ghosts. I don't know how to explain it. I think I believe more in the not like too much of the spiritual side of ghosts, but like the more like the energy, scientifical side of ghosts, where like they say that, for example, a tragic event happens like in a house, then that sort of energy that is formed during that tragic event is like stained, so to speak, on like the surfaces of where that took place. Like I think, I don't know why I think this, but I would assume wood holds a lot of those type of energies. Also,
That's a good point.
also like if
that.
you, like a psychic sort of thing is like I guess mirrors hold a lot of energies like that
Yeah,
because there's a lot of like
apparitions that you can.
there's a lot of
see.
spirituality within mirrors and stuff like that people believe in. So to me, yes. Not so much spiritually, but more so on like energy, like spirits. But what do you think, Noah? Because we're gonna let Chance just ramble soon.
I mean,
so.
yeah, I was about to say. I mean, yeah, I believe in ghosts. When it comes to them, I don't know. I go like back and forth. It's like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but then it's also like, you know, there are times where like demons or something like that, you know? Because technically those are like ghosts, but those are like bad ghosts, like,
They're
terrible people.
100% bad.
Like, those are like ghosts, but those are ghosts who like have murdered like 15 kids, you know?
Yeah.
Like literally ate like baby brains or something like that. You know, like just scooped them out like cereal bowls. You know? Just like, what the fuck?
Especially like in hell.
And I mean, yeah, you never know. Like, or I mean, it could have been like someone who was very depressed and might have committed suicide. Like, you know, there could be something wrong with them in that sense. And, you know, there's like a lot of stuff that could go into it where their brains are like fucked up. So then when they go into that, they're just like, you know, because I watched a lot of Ghost Adventures.
Hey, me too.
I like Ghost Adventures.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any like the newer ones.
No, my mom
I used to watch them back
all
in
the
the day.
time.
Ghost Adventures on the Titanic. They did a Titanic museum
Oh,
in Branson, Missouri.
That's
They
cool.
went there and did
I want to watch
did
that
an
one.
episode.
That'd be a cool one.
Okay, Chance. We'll let
Okay,
you
so this is
ramble.
what I think. I think that ghosts are real, but not for everyone. So I think that for me, they're not real. And I only say that because I've never had an encounter with a ghost or an extra, or like a spirit or something like that. I think they're real for certain people because I think it goes back down the line of ancestry. And this is like a far out thing that, you know, not necessarily is true, just what I've picked up. Because I've had no experience with ghosts. I've met plenty of people that have, and they say 100% they're real. And like they know for a fact, all that stuff. I think it depends on the person. I think it depends on the ancestry of that person. And I think it honestly follows generations. And like, cause like, at least from the people that I've talked to, like they've had it like their parents told them about it. And like they just had this thing that they felt like it's in their family for a while. But I don't
I
think it's a real thing for me because I haven't had one yet. It doesn't mean in the future it couldn't. And then maybe it might change my view. But I think ghosts are real for different people. So like, there could be like you could see more stuff, and it's also like dealing with energy. So like they can see that certain energy. Like so, say you see like a shadow or an apparition or something like that. They have the energy from like this is way back. This is probably makes it sound crazy, but I think it's something from ancestry a long time ago, which that's just kind of brought with them like DNA wise and stuff like that. And then also like since they have the energy from a long time ago, the apparitions and can appear to them because they sense the energy. But for me, I've never had an experience, so I would say no, but I'm definitely open to the people that like
see, I've never had an experience though. That's the thing.
I mean, and
that's the thing. I've never had an experience.
Oh, I have.
See, and that's the thing. And there's a guy I work with.
Did ghosts like touch your boohole or something?
No, and it's something like
They
that.
had
It's
one.
just like I get these feelings that people are around me,
Yeah.
and
okay.
and they're
See,
not around me. But it's not like a feeling that someone's looking at you. It's a feeling like someone's like standing right behind me, and like if I almost like feel like a freaking touch.
Yeah.
And then I get all shriveled up. I get all goosebumps. And then I turn around and like there's nothing there, and I'm like, shit, let me just lock my door.
You just run outside of the pitch black, like, oh shit.
That's the feelings I get, and also like, I don't know if it's just like me being paranoid that I get those feelings, but also like I hear things.
I also correlate to that.
I like
just being paranoid.
Yeah.
Because I think there are times where like literally nothing, but like, you know, say you're in a house all alone and it's like dark in every single room besides the room that you're in, or whatever. You know, it's late at night. Obviously, you're gonna think you might have just heard something, you might have just seen something go past the door. You're just like, fuck, and something could have, you know, you never know. But it's like your brain, our human brains are just like, what the hell was that?
Right.
So they start wondering, and it's like, is someone in the house? Is that a
ghost?
ghost?
It goes to like the worst thing you can think of.
Exactly.
And that's just what the brain does. But
because it wants you to be
instinct.
prepared. It wants you to be prepared for whatever terrible's about to come through there. So you're not like just sitting there like a little duck, like like a little freaking dodo just staring at the TV, and it's like knife in your neck and you're dead. It's like, okay. That way you're like keeping an eye on the TV. And it's a cat that comes up or something like that, you know? You might have a pet cat. I don't fucking know.
I mean, the guy that works with me, he has stories and he's told me them, and like his are physical things that he saw with his eyes, and so that's when me and him talked about this for like 30 minutes, and then that's when it really kind of changed my view. Well, no, I think we're in the truck or something going somewhere.
Bro, you should
But
hear.
I mean, I think it's experiences, DNA. Like if my energy doesn't put off that I can, you know, that I encounter with ghosts. That's just what I think because I believe the people because they're 100%. You know, I mean. About it, like they for sure, like a book full of the thing. He actually saw it, like TV chains, all that stuff. Like he for 100% saw it. I've just never had this situation, so I can't be like. And I was telling him, I was like, I was just listening and taking it in. He probably thought I was like, thought he was full of it or something like that. But I really did think that all this stuff happened to him. I just doesn't think it happens to everyone.
And I think you're on the right track. And the only reason I think, and speaking on your theory here, is that I get it from my mom.
Yeah.
And my mom gets it from her mom and so on.
Yeah, I think it's generational.
Because my great grandma, on my mom's side, she passed away in my grandparents' home in California, and she was like resting in the house before she died, and she used to like tell my grandma like, hey, like when I pass, I'll call you, like from the other side.
Right.
And like while she was staying in the house, my grandma used to say that the TV would flicker, like the TVs would turn on and off, and the door to the room she was staying in would open and close, and they would assume like it's her passed away friends coming to visit her.
Right.
And then when she finally passed, my grandma said she got a phone call, and she answered it, and there was like nobody on the other line.
Got some goosebumps now.
And
Kevin.
if you talk to my aunt and my mom, my aunt has been in grocery stores and bread flies off the shelf.
Yeah.
And my grandma's house here in Fayetteville now, there's like a cowbell that she keeps on the shelf, and like every now and again it'll like come off, it'll fly off and it hit the ground.
Jeez.
And that kind of lines up with my theory. Of course, we'll never know if it's true unless, like, at the end of our life, we know everything, which I don't think that'll happen. But
Ooh, that's a crazy theory.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
but do you think pets? I think pets have spirits, or like.
I think they have
ghosts,
a spirit. I think they have
ghosts.
I think they have something. I don't think it's a soul, unfortunately, because I think the soul is more like a sacred.
Wait,
type
but
deal.
okay, so I have my dog's ashes in my room, and I think for some reason that carries an I think for some reason that carries an energy like with my other dogs that are like still alive in the house.
And I think they have. Sorry.
No. Yeah, you go. I mean, I agree with Kevin.
Yeah.
I think that. Yeah, I could see that.
And
That's
I
all I was
think,
gonna say.
I think dogs just have like a different sense. You know, they have
Exactly.
so much, okay, so my dogs literally so there'll be a car that drives on my road, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be any car.
Right.
But if it's me or Alice's car, like they have another, they like know. And so it's like a sense that they have something else that they know. Like, and it freaks me out because I'll watch a car go by, Alice will come home, dogs get up on the couch ready for her.
Yeah.
And she's down the road still.
Right. I've seen a video where this dog, like this lady walks home from like somewhere, like this old woman walks home from like the grocery store or something like that every day. And the dog knows when she's coming around the corner. And they've done an experiment where like the lady might have been like held up by another person to see if like the dog was just like a time or a clock in their head, told them like, hey, go at this time, you know. But no, like the dog wouldn't get up.
Right.
Even if like the lady got hauled, like, you know, stopped for like hours on end. And then when she finally came around the corner, that dog would just be instantly right at the door, just waiting for her.
Yeah.
Sitting there, just waiting.
Weird.
Waiting for her to open up the door. Yeah.
They have a different sense, and I think
they have a weird. I think dogs have a weird time sense. And
Yes.
Like most pets, I would assume.
Yeah, I think, yeah. But I mean, it's weird. It's a weird situation. I mean, especially when our animals, you know, they'll be looking at something and there's literally nothing there.
Yeah.
Like, what are they looking
Yeah,
at?
that's what I'm saying.
See, that's scary. That's what makes, you know, us freak out, because we're always like, what the fuck are you looking at?
Yeah.
What the hell is that? What are you looking at? But I mean, you know, it's just like, it could literally be anything. Like, you know, I mean, there's no telling, because we unfortunately don't have the technology to be like, what the hell are they looking at?
You know what? They say babies have a special sense. Not like a timing sense, but like a thing where they can see. They say babies can see like spirits and apparitions, like, and then they grow up and they can't see them anymore.
So like what I think on that is, okay, so you know how you're a baby, you can't remember it, right? You can't remember being born.
Oh,
you
yeah.
Can't remember.
Yeah.
Up until you're like age like 5.
Yeah, you start having your first memories, right? But that, to me, that doesn't make sense. We're our smartest at that age. Our brain is picking up so much. So how come our memories of that time are suppressed? Like, we should, like, to me, this is just what I think. Like at that time, like, as you get older, you can't remember as good. Like, you can't learn new things as easy as you can when you're a baby.
Yeah.
And also, say you break a bone and you're like 7, okay? You heal 12 times as fast as if you're our age or 30 or 40.
Right.
You know, and like your body is also like healing faster. Your brain's a sponge at that point. So like you can learn tasks, you can learn languages.
As a baby?
Well, like as like younger, like younger
Toddler.
adults. I just don't see, because when you're like 7 to 9 to 12, you can like learn a couple languages. You can do it, and it's not that hard for you. But I mean, just not a bunch of people do it. But as you're a baby, if you're just newborn, I'm not saying the first week you should be able to remember something because you're in the world, but like, how come at our time of we're supposed to be learning the most, we don't remember as much? But maybe it's because we don't know anything. Maybe it's because we can't correlate what like a phone is or what a hand is until we get more like information. But I just don't see, like, because in my memories, I have visions. Like I can see them, right? I can see something when I was like, I remember like one of my first memories, and I can see it. So like you would think that you would remember something that would be a little bit off. So that's why I think that when you are a baby, there's something weird going on.
Well, also I think it's also when you're a baby, you said there's like a sensory overload.
Yeah.
So your brain has to pick and choose these things that it wants to remember.
And it's probably picking up like.
And it's probably picking up language.
Just
and
words
and how to get around, function, how to socialize,
how to move, and all that stuff.
Yeah, that makes
just
sense.
Picks up and
what it needs to.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And I mean, your brain does it all the way up until you're 25 when it doesn't develop anymore.
Right. When it's stopped.
Yeah. So. We're so close to our brains finally stop developing. Woo!
We're done growing.
And then again, no, I'm not gonna say.
Cheaper insurance.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Okay, well, dang, that was a good topic.
That was, yeah.
Gosh, I'm glad we covered that because we have a lot to say about that. So,
yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately, Chance has to take a bathroom break, but I'll be right back.
What the
For you
fuck?
guys,
Oh,
it's
God.
really bad.
Wait,
sorry.
should we keep it going?
Yeah, just keep it going. I'll be right back. 2 minutes.
Okay.
What the hell?
Okay.
We've
so
never had
Chance-
this happen.
We've
So
never had
Chance
this
is
happen.
like
Chance-
pregnant.
Apparently, Chance is gone.
Chance is just gone forever. He just
Okay.
literally drove home. So, and we have his phone right here.
We have yeah.
It's locked. Someone's taking a shit
Someone's
right
in there.
now.
Someone's taking a shit in my bathroom.
Someone's
Okay,
taking a
well,
shit.
Chance
Open up the window.
I'll just
Pee
have to
outside.
Pee out the window.
In like 2 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
Just pee in your
Well,
cup.
should we start another topic?
Stick a tip right.
I
God.
would.
All right. Let's just start another topic real quick.
Okay, yeah.
And then Chance to go first. He can go pee, and then we can finish ours.
Right.
What's your
I don't know who's in there, but yeah, go
probably
ahead.
like
Probably
7
take
other people in this house right now. Right now.
It's probably Nathan taking a massive deep.
No,
Yeah,
he
it is
was sitting
big.
at the bar.
Oh, what a bitch.
All right, Chance and Noah and Kevin. What is your apocalypse plan?
God.
Honestly,
All right, let's break it down real quick. What's your weapon for apocalypse?
like what we actually plan on getting, or like what would be the ideal?
Like what?
Like, are you talking about like
I don't know what.
going and grabbing, or just whatever's like in your house that
See,
you
I
can
don't
think
know.
of?
See, I don't know. I think
Okay, well let's. If it was just in my house or whatever, as far as like a weapon goes, I mean probably just like a freaking, I don't even know, probably a baseball bat or something like
Yeah.
that. You know, I mean obviously like that, a baseball bat, or like or an axe. So we have axes, like
Yeah.
an axe or a machete. Like we have machetes and that kind of stuff at my mom's house. But yeah, that kind of
hatchet,
stuff.
something like that.
Yeah, a hatchet or stuff like that. Or, you know, I mean, some people might not have this, but like we have guns at my mom's house. So like, you know, maybe a shotgun or something like
Yeah.
that, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, if you were to go out and grab a weapon or scrounge around and find one, I would probably go and hit up freaking like Academy or
Yeah.
something like that and get some like legit like firearms and stuff like that and get some like safety, you know.
Go ahead and get that deagle.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't think Academy sells deagles.
Well, I
But-
think the golden deagle they might have.
Yeah, of course, I'm the golden deagle.
But yeah, that would probably be my strategy. Because I mean, if you go to an Academy or a sporting goods store, any sporting goods store, there's like
Or at
firearms.
least a bow. There's at least a bow.
Exactly, yeah. Firearms, if you want to go quiet and silent, if there's like the apocalypse happening, you can go. What kind of apocalypse even is it? Is it like just a nuclear like holocaust, or is it like a zombie apocalypse?
I mean, either way, you're gonna want something.
either way, yeah, exactly. You want to protect your family, your
Yeah.
food, like, you know, you want to protect your territory basically. So like, which I mean, that's the thing though, is like as soon as it happens, you have to hit that quick.
Yeah.
You can't just sit around like mope about what just happened. Like it's
Right.
done. It's a done deal. You got to go quick
Yeah.
because other people are gonna go quick too.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And I mean, you know, there's doomsday preppers, and they're gonna be already bundled up.
Yeah,
ready.
they'll be already set.
Yeah, they'll be already set
Yeah.
with that kind of shit.
I think like my plan, I think my overall plan is to stay where I'm at.
Oh, you'll die so quick, Kevin.
You think so?
I think so.
Where would you go? Like depending on where the apocalypse like started.
I would for sure stay. I mean, in Winslow. I mean, if I'm
See,
being honest.
I would probably. It just depends on
You
me.
would try to
because
go more remote.
I would go more remote in
Yeah.
a more remote town because, for the most part, especially if you live there and if you know someone who lives there, or if you don't and if you know people that live there, you're friends with some people there. The thing is that community will be more closely together compared to like a big place like Fayetteville or something like that.
Yeah.
Because you don't know that many people, and they'll in Fayetteville.
There's insane people. No matter where you go, there's insane people.
Exactly. There's insane people no matter where you go. But you have to think about it. In bigger cities, people are only going to care about themselves.
Yeah.
And that's in everywhere. But I mean, it could happen in a small town or something like that. But in a smaller town,
well, I think like
people will be more able to let you into like a huge community. Like they might build up like a big old fort around like a school or something like that. You know, to keep everybody safe and stuff like that.
I think I would definitely.
They'd probably let you in.
Like I would want honestly, like to stay in Winslow.
I don't know why my brain's thinking like that, man. But yeah,
no, I was on one today. It's that Red Bull.
It is. But anyway, yeah. I would think I would stay in Winslow, not where I live, but I would call as many people as I like could trust.
Exactly.
So like you guys, like I'd be like, hey, you don't have somewhere to go, come here, because first of all, I don't know how to do a lot of the doomsday prep. I don't know like how to like do half that stuff, and also being with people that you're familiar with in a stressful situation would help. And also Winslow, you could go deep in the woods, make a little fort. There's plenty of deer. Like you could survive. And like I don't have a gun yet, but I plan on getting one once we get like a little bit more money and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean,
right.
That's what I would do. Like I would call as many people as I could. Be like, listen, if you're going somewhere with your family, cool, whatever. But if not, come down here. Like this is my plan. But yeah, I go back to the weapon thing. Like if it was at my house, I don't have any guns, so like I would probably do the baseball bat. But if I was soon, I will have like just like a handgun, you know, something like that. But that's what I would take.
Yeah,
a Glock.
Yeah, it probably would be a Glock.
But yeah, dude.
Yeah, so I guess I thought I would just always stay around, but I guess if I had nowhere to go and I was just like left to stay here,
right?
Then I'd probably like try to go with a group of people.
Yeah, exactly. And it's always better to be in numbers than solo because, you know, if you know, depending on the apocalypse, if it's like a freaking Holocaust, you know, nuclear Holocaust, you know, some people are just like, there's some people who go crazy and they just immediately want to start killing other people because they want their stuff.
Yeah.
You have to think about that too. But I mean, if it's like zombies, I mean, there's no telling where it comes to zombies. No one knows how zombies would actually react to, you know. We have like this vague thing of what a zombie would be, but for all you know, they could still be as smart as like a normal human, and they could like, you know, still go and hunt and like, and, you know. But I mean, they
have to eat flesh.
Yeah, they have to eat flesh. You know, but I mean, they might not be like super smart. There might be parts of their brain that just shuts down, obviously.
Yeah.
Like being able to speak and all that kind of stuff and everything. But I mean, they might know where you might be holed up and stuff like that, and they'll be like, communicate with their other zombie friends and then freaking break in and murder you, you know?
Well, it's like Zombieland 2. Like, they have they like get the more enhanced zombies, as the
and that's the other thing. Yeah,
they're evolving.
Yeah. I mean, you know, there's evolution and all that kind of stuff, and stuff does progress. It's like the zombies aren't just gonna be little dum-dums like swatting at butterflies.
Like they'll
going after bunny rabbits. They'll learn.
Yeah.
They'll learn after like
just like I mean, if you think about it, like really deep down, like a zombie is all it is like you're infected by something, and viruses freaking adapt and evolve all the time.
Yeah, all the time. Yeah.
So, because I mean, we're trying to stop them from doing what they're meant to do, but they just eventually evolve to where they can keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they become more volatile, basically.
Yeah.
And then we have to figure out a way to quickly stop it again, and it just keeps doing it back and forth. Just evolution. It's the way how nature is.
But
intended.
Do you even think a zombie apocalypse could even happen though? Like, just think about like all the like military assets that every country has. Like, you don't think that they'd be able to stop the very beginnings of something like that?
I think we would now, maybe. It just depends. It just depends what country. Like, if it's a third world country and it infects like 100,000 people, and with planes, it just depends like what the situation it came from. But if it was someone that in America, I think we could shut it down really quick. You know, I think we could, just because.
I don't know about America, because if it's a person in a highly populated area, like say New York City or Los Angeles or something like that,
and if they're not caught until
like they might be infected, but they might not be showing anything. That's the thing with like viruses and stuff like that. It might not show anything until so many, like maybe a month or two later.
Yeah,
and that's when we're like, by then there could be there could be like hundreds to 10,000s, you know, like infected just from like daily contact, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, and talking about these subjects is hard because we don't have something to base off of.
Exactly.
So we don't know what situation.
I just keep thinking of Walking Dead.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Walking Dead. I think of Walking Dead and I think of Zombieland, like those situations.
We just don't, like, you just don't know. Like, you might get lucky and, like, the person, you know, the first infected patient 0 might go straight to a hospital as soon as they start thinking, like,
which is very unlikely.
Very unlikely because most people don't. Because, you know, some people might not have health care and all that kind of stuff.
Or it's just too expensive like it is right now.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just, you know, it's I mean, really, it's just odds. It's really odds.
And then the odds are honestly in the favor of not going and getting treated.
Exactly. The odds are the person's just going to be like, it's just the flu or something. Like, you know, it's just the cold.
Yeah.
But in reality, they have a very deadly disease that's going to turn them into a zombie, or, you know, a zombie. Like, we don't know what that could be, but, you know, there's no telling, man. I mean,
it's hard to like. It's hard to come up with something that you think like is possible because we have no idea what it could be.
No idea. We have no idea. Like, as far as I know, like, there's been no cases of, like, zombies. Like, I've seen stuff where,
like, we thought people on bath salts were zombies, and that was like,
it's just that person was high on something and their brain's just chemically wrong, and they're just like, what the fuck? Let me go eat someone's face because I think it's just food.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with zombies. You know what I mean? All it could be is just like some disease gets to them, and then, holy fuck, before you know it, they start eating their friends.
That's true.
God dang. Morbid already.
You know, I mean, it's the way how life is. The world is very strange, you know? It's evolving constantly.
I mean, rapidly right now.
I mean, for all we know, like, I mean, we haven't even explored 100% of the world. Of the
especially
Earth.
The ocean.
The ocean. And
Ocean's
that's the
a
thing.
scary spot.
That's the thing, is the ocean, deep down there could be like that disease in something. Like in a gas that's like, you know, barely seeping up and slowly, like, before you know it, or a fish, you know, might have it or something like that. And it might,
or I mean,
might, you know.
In the ice, ice is thousands and thousands of years old. Especially in the, you know, like, I guess.
Antarctic.
The poles, the North and South poles.
Yeah.
Arctic. You know, and I think I did read something about this, but like it melts, then like this older stuff comes and we're like not, what is the word for it? We're not
like accustomed
to it. Yeah, we're not accustomed to it. So like it could easily kill us or something like that. Yeah. I mean, and
something that back then we might have been used to it,
right?
But then now since it froze away.
And that's just
like,
ice,
It's just like it's like our bodies are like, well, we haven't been sick with this disease in like 50,000 years because it's been frozen away. Yeah. Now we've evolved to other diseases to where we're able to, like, you know, not diseases, you know, viruses or whatever, to stop them from killing us. And then that comes along and just completely wipes out like half the world.
Super old strain.
It's like you know, freaking the Black Plague.
Yeah. I mean, didn't that come from fleas?
It came from fleas. It came from on rats. And
right. They thought it was the rats, right? But it was actually the fleas. That's from what I understand, right?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but it was the rats. I don't know if it was like in their bloodstream or whatever, but the fleas. I don't know if the fleas were the first victims or if it was the rats that had it. But either way, it spread throughout the fleas onto the rats, and the rats spread to the people because they're everywhere. They're all that kind of stuff.
And that was like, I mean, how many people died? Like millions?
I think
it didn't wipe out.
Let's look that. That's a cool. I don't have my phone, guys, but I mean.
Look it up, Noah.
You guys
got my notes.
The bubonic
plague.
Bubonic plague. That's what it's called. We're gonna have a history lesson right here because I just love history so much. That's really why
history
I love.
Is cool.
Yeah.
I do like history.
Let's look into it then. Extremely rare.
Well, yeah. Now it's fewer. I mean, apparently it still happens. Apparently it's fewer than 1,000 U.S. cases per year. So apparently it still happens, but it's treatable by a medical professional.
That's so scary.
It's so scary.
Anything scary if you really look into it.
So yeah, it spreads by animals or insects. So I don't know who.
How many people died though?
Oh God.
I don't even know when it was. I don't even know what year it was or years. It's like Black Plague estimate.
Okay.
Death toll estimate.
Wikipedia. You know, it's not a valuable source.
Wikipedia is a valid source. It has resources at the bottom, and it has a very strict editing policy.
Apparently, there's 650 cases reported a year.
650?
So it still happens.
Okay. 30. Wait, no. I'm reading.
Okay, so in the 14th century, it killed an estimated 50 million people.
So at the time,
it swept through Asia, Europe, and Africa, which obviously that was the general, you know, portion of the world.
Yeah, we weren't here yet.
And this was about 25% to 60% of the European population.
I mean, shit, son. We're talking about 50 million people, bro. Like, I mean, holy shit. I don't think we've ever seen anything like that since.
Apparently, because of the plague killed so many people of the working population, wages rose due to the demand of labor.
That's terrible. But
so that means
that's
if we were to start another plague,
it would actually,
minimum wage would skyrocket.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I know what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Let's go.
Not really. Don't FBI, please don't come like busting my place. Like,
YouTube's gonna report us and be like, "Hey, we need you to come get smoke these dudes."
Jeez, dude. Cause okay, so it was the flea.
It was the flea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fleas on the rats.
It's resulting from the bite, which makes sense. So yeah, it's resulting from the bite of an infected flea. So it was basically the fleas had it. They bit the rats, and the rats, were obviously with each other. So the fleas, another random flea would jump onto a rat that had the disease in its bloodstream, bit that, and then jumped, basically jumped everywhere.
Yeah, and if the fleas are on the rats and the rats are in the homes, and you get fleas in your bed,
and they're on the ships and stuff like
bro.
So.
Yeah, no wonder it got 50 mil. All right, I said we leave it there. We're at 51 minutes.
Yeah,
already.
dude, holy shit.
We said we were gonna go an hour, but we're up there. So.
Oh man. Okay, so back to the Chiefs. Sorry.
No, okay.
Score prediction. So the final score was 31-20.
Yeah, you were really close, right?
I said
24-17.
24-17.
Okay.
I said 38-35.
Okay, and you said
I said 48-45.
Okay.
Yeah, we were close. You were the closest.
I was technically the closest, but I mean it was a 2-score game, so no one was really that close.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey,
they won. It doesn't matter.
They won.
They
won.
But,
I mean that's good that you brought it up because I forgot about that.
Yeah, I was like, dang, because I was thinking about it, and I was like, how are we gonna like determine like who was like the closest or anything? Because it was like a weird 2-score game, like literally in between what we all like chose, basically. But yeah, cool stuff, man.
Yeah.
Go Chiefs.
Go
I'm
Chiefs.
glad finally.
A lot of people are fucking happy. A lot of people are happy about that.
And it happened in our prime, like I said last time. Like,
oh yeah.
So that's nice. I mean, like, if we're like,
I'm just afraid. I don't want to go to a Chiefs game because maybe we'll get an AFC championship and then we lose. Because this year we didn't go to a game.
Yeah, this year we didn't.
And the 2 years before, Chance and I were able to go to games.
Yeah, and we lost.
And you guys went with us that 1 year. So it's like, I want to go to a game this freaking year, but I'm like, do I want to? Because I'm afraid we might get in the AFC championship and then we lose.
Yeah,
it's us. We're superstitious.
Big time,
man.
Big time.
But yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's going to conclude today's episode of Beers and Bros podcast.
For sure.
Thanks for listening. If you like us enough, go ahead and favorite the podcast. I guess you can favorite the podcast on Anchor. Follow us on Spotify and subscribe to Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yep.
And all that fun stuff. You can like it and comment it. We don't care.
We don't care. Shout out to Milos for commenting on it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Milos, our best follower, has been around since 3 subscribers.
Since 3 subscribers, even though we have like a total of like what, 12 or 13.
Yeah, like 13. Anyways, so
he's a baller.
Go check that out. Follow our Twitter at beers_bros.
Before you know, we'll start a Twitch stream. We'll start a Twitch page.
Yeah, we can do live. We'll do live streams.
I think, I mean...
Or on YouTube.
Yeah,
I was going to say, we can live
YouTube.
stream on YouTube. But I mean, I don't think we'll get as many people just because everybody's busy and stuff like that.
YouTube promotes it wrong anyway.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube really, they could have the biggest streaming, they could have it bigger than Twitch, I think, but they just don't. Anyway, that's a different podcast.
Yeah, exactly. So, back to what, sorry, Kevin.
Yeah, no, you're good. So, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram at Beers and Bros Podcast, and that's where you can give us your recommendations about topics that you want us to talk about. But thanks for tuning into the show. We'll see you next time. Peace.